I'm Jason.
I'm Henry, and we're the Butcher Babies, and you're watching The Pit.
Damien Dennis here for The Pit Sports and Entertainment here at Rock on the Range, and I'm joined by Henry and Jason of Butcher Babies. How you guys doing?
Good.
How you doing?
Very good.
It's going to be interesting. Going to be switching the mic back and forth. So, how long have you guys been here? When did you roll into town here in Columbus?
How long have we been here today?
Yeah.
We rolled in about 9 a.m. Yeah, and it's been on the go ever since, so it's going to be a restless, busy day.
How have you guys been like getting out, seeing any of the bands so far, or are you doing just press stuff?
Really? Just setting stuff up, and we did a signing earlier.
Yeah, we did a signing earlier, but yeah, I haven't been able to see any bands. I think it's going to be one of those days where it's just pure work. That's okay because, you know, we come here and we got a job to do, and it's fun for us. So
Not until you're done, then we can go watch the bands.
So you guys making your return to Rock on the Range, 10th anniversary show.
yes.
How does it feel to be back?
Oh my God, this is one of our favorite festivals to play. We know it's going to be absolutely nuts, and we look forward to this every time we come here. So yeah, it's going to be
A lot of crowd surfing, I hope, right?
So you guys haven't been here in a couple of years. Anything you're looking forward to during your set here in a little bit?
Oh, exactly. The crowd surfing. The pits here are unmatched. The people just go absolutely nuts. Like, they were going crazy earlier today. So I just know they're going to be all liquored up by the time we go on. So it'll be
It's the
perfect.
best time to play is when they're all drunk.
They're all lubed up and ready to go.
So, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. Just get your feel about what you guys been doing. Last time I spoke with, Butcher Babies was back in August. I spoke to Heidi and Carla. It's been a long time since I've seen you guys play. Maybe not as long as some other people, but relatively speaking. What have you guys been up to in the last year, I guess?
Tours, more tours. Like, we've been on the road for like the last 2 years straight. We are just finishing up this, and then we get to go home and write for the next album. So yeah, it's just been nonstop touring.
Yeah, we've been everywhere. We just got back from Europe, UK and Europe for a month, and that was pretty cool. It was all cold weather. Now we come back here. It's a little warmer, so it's nicer.
This
We're used
is
to that.
nice compared to Europe.
It's funny because it's not really that warm. It's a little warm because of all the people, but
Warm
This
compared
is
to
warm
Norway.
compared to Norway. Yes.
so if you guys, you said you after this current tour wraps up and stuff, you guys are going to be heading back home, going to be doing some writing. You guys got any ideas down? Have you started any of the writing process on the road?
Just some thoughts. I mean, we've kind of compiled like an idea or a general direction we want to kind of move towards, and then from there we'll start to put together ideas. I think really it's just we're kind of trying to get in the right mind frame, and we've just been on the road so much that once we get home, get comfortable, and like get in our like work and creative mode, we'll see what pops up.
So how have you guys enjoyed the tour so far since you've been back to the U.S.? Anything crazy stand out at any of your shows?
Not yet. Hopefully today, though. Nothing so far.
No, like Europe and UK is giving the US run for its money. I mean, like the crowds go crazy over there, but then we're seeing more and more. We're out with Lacuna Coil, and we're doing some headliner shows in between. But the crowds have just been great, like all around, like great crowds, and we couldn't be happier. So and like this is a high point in the tour, this particular festival. So yeah, it's been really fun.
End on a good note, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I agree. This is pretty much the only music thing I tend to do. I'm more of a sports guy for the website, but oh yeah. What do you follow in terms of sports?
College football.
I covered Notre Dame.
Oh really? Oregon.
Not bad. My old boss at my day job. I got a new job now, but he's from Oregon. His office was just decorated in Ducks stuff. It was hilarious.
That's all of Oregon. Might as well just change the state flag to a big duck. Seriously, it's ridiculous.
I'm sure everybody asks this question to every band that's ever been overseas, but can you compare the different styles of crowd? It's a lot different overseas.
I'd say one thing over there that's really kind of cool. There's an older generation of metalheads that just can hang with the young crowd, and it's just like, in the older generation, they'll go to all the shows, and they're wearing the vests and the patches, and they're diehard metal fans. It doesn't matter, like age doesn't matter at
It's a
all.
wider demographic of age, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, and it's really cool to see. It's like it's a real lifestyle over there. Metal is like a real lifestyle. So
Now, I want to ask you guys this question. Like I said, interviewed the band before. I've photographed the band many times. Here, smaller shows. Like I said, the last time I saw you guys was at Cheers Pub in South Bend, Indiana. Right there.
yeah, I remember that.
So, I want to ask, since you guys are a female-fronted band, what do you make of critics that think of you guys as only having your popularity there because of that?
It comes with the territory. We've grown to, you expect that to happen, and really, all it does is just kind of fuel our fire to go out there and put on the best show we can possibly, and just win them over. And once they see the show and they're like, oh, it's the best when they see the show and then they'll come tell us like, okay, I get it now. And when they say that, we know we did our job. You know, everybody's going to have these preconceived notions, and you can't really get past that. You just got to go out there and tear it up and win them over, prove them.
Especially like a lot of people record it with their phone and it's up on YouTube. It doesn't give the best representation of what we can do. We always hear people come up to us say, I see you guys live now. I get it. I understand now. And that's the best. Come see us live.
It's one of the most energetic shows I think I've ever seen, and I wasn't expecting it. I remember the first time I heard of you guys, I watched the videos online. This was years ago. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Like, I didn't know what to make of it just watching music videos and stuff. Then I saw you guys, I think, maybe the 2014 Rock on the Range, and I was blown away, And I remember I was in the photo pit at the time. Carla, she like screamed in my face. She had her microphone in this hand of mine, and she was like holding my camera with her other hand. I'm like,
I'm telling you, you got to watch out. They're aggressive, and the girls can be very intimidating. Guys just like, they don't know what to do. So
it was interesting because she's like screaming in my face. But what's something you guys love about Rock on the Range? You've been here a few times now. Other than the crowd itself, what's one of your favorite experiences?
Oh, I mean, well, that's just kind of the thing. Is just like it seems like it's a real community. This festival in particular, like people come here to have a good time. You go to some festivals and they're just like, it could be the adverse weather or whatever, and they're just not quite into it. It's too cold, and you come to Rock on the Range, and it's just like people are ready to throw down. So it's just the vibe is just fun from the get-go. And I was like, I wish I didn't have to work so hard today because I want to go enjoy everything. But, we're really looking forward to seeing that, energy.
There's a lot of bands here that we want to see. Like you said, yeah, but you gotta do your job.
But watch Seven Dust, Megadeth, and everything, and we can. So.
How long are you guys in town for? Are you leaving tonight after the set? You leaving tomorrow morning? Like, what's the schedule looks like?
We got a show tomorrow in Flint, Michigan, back with Lacuna Coil at the Machine Shop. But I think we're staying probably till the last band plays tonight, at least.
Yeah. We'll be here until like after set. Then we'll all be exhausted and go to sleep and wake up in Flint.
There you go.
Waking up in Flint, that's...
The water.
Yeah. So, who are you guys excited to see? Like when you get the chance to get out there, what time are you guys going to be able to say like, okay, I'm heading out onto the festival ground?
Well, I mean, we play our set, we do a meet and greet after our set, and then, gosh, I don't know who we have time for after that. I think maybe, I'm not sure who's on before Disturbed.
I don't know the schedule.
Is it Trivium?
I think it's Shinedown, but I'm not sure because he told
I think we're gonna go see Shinedown. I know Heidi's mom is here and she loves Shinedown, so I assume that everybody's gonna float over there and watch them.
Yeah, I love those guys a lot too. We were just over in like the what is it, the Marshall tent over there with the strings and stuff. I don't play guitar, and I saw like a bunch of like strings and bass strings from like Zach and Eric, and I'm like, I kind of want these, but I don't play, so they just sit in my room.
Yeah.
So, I guess to wrap this up, let you guys get going. I don't want to keep you too long. So, what's your favorite experience for both of you here at Rock on the Range? You've been here, I don't know how many times you guys have been here. Like I said, the last time
It's our second time.
All right, second time. So, you've had the time before. So far today, you're just doing press. What's your favorite experience dating back to that first time?
God, I remember those last time. The amount of crowd surfers we had at that show was mind-boggling. And so I just remember like that was one of the festivals like yeah, Rock on the Range, like I remember the bodies just flying over the barrier. And so for me that's like I want to see if we can beat that last show. So
Yeah, I'd say that the bodies coming over during our set, and then plus when after our set that time that year Stained played, and it was in main stage, and even on the slow stuff people were crowd surfing, and I'm just like, everybody's just nuts over here. It's great.
All right, guys. Well, Henry, Jason, thanks for joining me, man. Damien for the pit. Thanks.
thank you.